Adam Carter was a 25-year-old man with no job, no prospects, and dwindling hope. He had spent months searching for work, but nothing seemed to fit. One evening, as he sat in a dimly lit tavern, nursing a cheap drink, 3 rough-looking men approached him. "You Adam?" the tallest one asked, his voice gruff. Adam eyed them warily. "Yeah, who's asking?" The man smirked. "Name's Garrett. Heard you know your way around the Blackridge Mountains." Adam stiffened. His late father had been a geologist who often spoke of the legends surrounding those mountains, rumors of lost gold mines and ancient civilizations. But no one had ever taken those stories seriously. "What's it to you?" Adam asked. Garrett leaned in. "We're going on an expedition. Need a guide. Pays good, if we find what we're looking for." The other 2 men, Roland, a quiet but dangerous-looking man with scars on his knuckles, and Finn, a wiry fellow with a sharp tongue, watched him closely. Adam hesitated. This was risky. These men were clearly not the lawful type. But with no other options, he nodded. "What's the deal?" Garrett grinned. "We split the gold 4 ways. You help us navigate, we handle the rest." Adam took a deep breath. "All right, I'm in." The journey began at dawn. The 4 men rode horses deep into the wilderness, following an old map that Adam's father had once sketched. The terrain grew harsher, thick forests, steep cliffs, and winding rivers. On the 3rd day, they reached the foot of the Blackridge Mountains. The air was colder here, and the silence was eerie. "We should set up camp," Roland muttered, scanning the surroundings. "This place doesn't feel right." As night fell, strange noises echoed through the trees, whispers rustling, something that didn't sound entirely animal. Adam couldn't shake the feeling they were being watched. Finn, ever the skeptic, laughed. "Superstitious fools. There's nothing out here but rocks and wind." But Adam knew better. His father had warned him about the legends, the lost tribe that once guarded the gold, the traps they left behind. Chapter 3. The Cave of Echoes. The next morning, they found the entrance, a narrow cave hidden behind a waterfall. The sound of rushing water drowned out their voices as they stepped inside, torches in hand. The cave walls were covered in strange carvings, symbols of a forgotten language. Adam traced his fingers over them, feeling a chill. "These markings, they're warnings," he murmured. Garrett scoffed. "Warnings for the weak. Keep moving." Deeper inside, the cave split into tunnels. They chose the left path, but within minutes, the ground beneath Finn gave way. He barely managed to grab onto the edge as the others pulled him up. "Booby traps," Roland growled. "This isn't just some abandoned mine." Adam's heart pounded. His father's notes had mentioned this. The tribe protected their treasure with deadly precision. After hours of navigating traps, swinging blades, collapsing floors, and poison darts, they reached a massive chamber. In the center stood a stone altar, and behind it, a statue of a hooded figure holding a sword. Garrett's eyes gleamed. The gold must be here. But as they stepped forward, the statue's eyes glowed red. A deep voice echoed through the chamber. "Only the worthy may claim the treasure. Face the trial or perish." Before they could react, the ground trembled. The walls shifted, revealing 3 doorways, each with a different symbol. Adam's mind raced. His father had spoken of this, a test of wisdom, courage, and sacrifice. "We have to choose," he said. "One path is real. The others are death." Garrett snarled. "We're not here for games." He grabbed Adam by the collar. "You're the guide." "Which one?" Adam studied the symbols. The first was a serpent, deceit. The second, a lion, strength. The third, an open hand, trust. "The third one," he said firmly. Chapter 5. The Treasure and the Betrayal. The doorway led them to a vast cavern glittering with gold. Piles of coins, jewels, and artifacts lay scattered, untouched for centuries. Garrett laughed triumphantly. "We're rich." But as the men rushed forward, Roland hesitated. "This feels too easy." Adam's instincts screamed at him. Something was wrong. Then, the ground shook violently. The entrance collapsed, sealing them inside. Garrett whirled on Adam. "You led us into a trap." "No," Adam said, backing away. "The trial isn't over." From the shadows emerged spectral figures, the guardians of the treasure. "Greed consumes you," the voices whispered. "Prove your worth or join the fallen." A fight broke out. Finn, in his panic, triggered another trap, impaling himself on spikes. Roland, realizing the truth, turned on Garrett. "You fool. We were never meant to take it all. Garrett, blinded by greed, lunged at Adam with a knife. But Adam dodged, and in the struggle, Garrett stumbled into a pit, his screams fading into darkness. Chapter 6. The true treasure. Only Adam and Roland remained. The spirits watched silently. Roland sighed. Your father, he knew, didn't he? Adam nodded. The gold was never the real treasure. It was the journey, the test. The spirits stepped forward. You have proven yourselves. Take only what you need, and leave the rest. Adam picked up a single gold coin, a reminder of the adventure. Roland took a small gem. As they exited the cave, the entrance sealed behind them forever. Epilogue. Back in the city, Adam sold the coin and used the money to start a new life. Roland disappeared, perhaps on another adventure. But Adam knew the truth. The real treasure wasn't the gold. It was the courage to face the unknown. And with that, his journey had only just begun. This story is packed with adventure, danger, and a moral twist. If you'd like any changes or additions, let me know.